8 volleyball women's teams are still undergoing some really tough trials here, competing to earn their ticket to the Rio 2016 Olympic Games. Tokyo, Japan has been the battleground for the intense action, where we've had a total of 18 games, I believe, already. As we take a look at our team standings, Italy sitting on top with 4 wins. Still needs to see Korea, though, if they will push through with 3 wins, 1 loss. The Netherlands as well, and Japan will have the same win-lose record going down that line. You have Peru with 2 wins, 2 losses. Thailand with a win and has suffered 3 straight losses. Kazakhstan with 4 losses, same with the Dominican Republic, as we take a look at Coach Shapran Vacheslav's squad right here, who will go up against their Thai opponents. For Kazakhstan, do watch out for Stanova, the best scorer for Kazakhstan, but only ranked number 20th in the World Olympic Qualifying Tournament here. Beresneva is also one player to watch out for. Her success rate in terms of spiking is at 41.27%. Anikonova is also one of the tough blockers that you see here in this tournament, number 7. As far as Thailand is concerned, you have their best scorer, Plumjit, with 15 spikes, 5 blocks against Japan. And we're going to see and talk about more of that battle against Japan. Meantime, Ajtaraporn, watch out for her, the 8th best scorer here. She's got 46 points. Onuma is 15th among spikers and the number 8 best server, having scored 4 aces already. Tat Dao is one of the best blockers here, number 5, along with Plumjit. Also, she's got 12 stuff blocks. And as for Nutsara, she's one of the best setters in the top 10. She's at number 6. And there's so many people to watch out for both squads right here, like Tatiana, who's number 14 for Kazakhstan. She's number, or rather Tatiana, she's number 14 in terms of digs. And it's going to be absolutely imperative for these players from Thailand to make sure that that ball is buried deep onto that floor against a dangerous squad like Kazakhstan, who has yet to get their first win here in this tournament. These 2 squads have met for the 2nd time in the World Olympic Qualifying Tournament. Kazakhstan won their only World Olympic Qualification meeting with Thailand 3-1 in 2008. And the last 5-setter played between the teams was a 2008 World Grand Prix, which was won by Kazakhstan. So you can imagine how exciting this game will be. But first, let's honor these 2 wonderful countries.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of the Republic of Kazakhstan. And the national anthem of the Kingdom of Thailand.
Taking a look at Plumjit right here, the 7th best scorer. She's got 52 points heading into this battle against Kazakhstan, 39 spikes and 12 blocks for her. As you know, Thailand is still chasing their dream for their first ever Olympic Games participation, and they did come close to qualifying for the Olympics in 2012 after placing 5th in the World Olympic Qualification tournament, which was also held here in Japan, narrowly losing out to eventual bronze medalist Japan. Talking about Japan, these Thai players have had such a cliffhanger of a game, one of the most dramatic games that we have seen as of late. First though, let's get to meet our referees. They will carry the important task of making sure that all will go well.
The second referee is Mr. Liu Zhang from China.
There you have referees Kraft and referee Jiang Liu making sure that all will move well for this particular battle, where we will get to meet our starting unit in just a short while. As you know, Kazakhstan, who will be introduced in a little while, has had a wonderful previous meetings with Thailand. Their last encounter, though, came at the 2015 Asian Championships. Thailand won that in straight sets in the second round, but Kazakhstan's last victory over Thailand came in the first round of the 2014 World Championships, where they won 3-0. As we take a look at our starting units right here, Stanova will be playing in this particular ball game. Ina German, Lumoskaya, Beresneva, we're probably going to be seeing a lot more of her as compared to last time. Anikanova is also back in action. And as you can see, you have even their wonderful libero right there in Fendrikova, who was absolutely brilliant in their last time around. But Coach Shapran right here is hoping that they'll be able to make a comeback for Kazakhstan that now needs a miracle to get to Rio. For these ladies from Kazakhstan, though, they have had such a dramatic tournament. As you can see, the starting lineup, Gwetpart, Nukjang, Tiangkao, Sitirak, Kantong, Kongyot, and Panoy will be seeing action here as we start this battle against Kazakhstan. You know, it was volleyball at its very best when Thailand met Japan before yesterday's break day, and it was a gripping 5-set thriller. But the home team came out of nowhere, and it was one of the most incredible comebacks that we have seen. It was such a pulsating match between Japan and Thailand that ended with Japan on top 20-25, 25-23, 23-25, 25-23, 15-13. Yes, that's how great it was, but Thailand was able to do well in that first set, where they outjousted, outset, outreceive, and outplayed the home team. From the first point onwards, they had the likes of Panoy and Pornpun, who was actually coming in for Nutsara, who was brilliant in that opening set. So let's see how they'll start this off here. And this time, not leave this court with tears in their eye, because that's what happened against Japan. The tears that Thai players cried as they left the court really told the story. But today, they come focused against a dangerous foe from Kazakhstan. Here's our first service for this important game, where this is already the 17th of the 28 matches expected to be played here in Tokyo, Japan. They'll go to that left wing over there. Kazakhstan quickly scoring the first one. Let's talk about these players from Kazakhstan. We talked about how we didn't get to see their team captain Beresneva and even Anikova in that last game, but there's some changes, as you can see on this unit right here by Coach Shapran. Lumkoskaya sets it to the middle. Anikanova earlier down the middle. Good job by the libero of Thailand. German shot, well read by the frontliners of Thailand. Watch out for one of their court leaders. Absolutely brilliant, Tiangkao Plumjit. Malika with that service to Fendrikova. They'll set this up. That ball will go for Thailand's favor as it sailed wide, and Thailand now off to a 2-1 start. Thailand is 13th in the world and the only team in Japan this year that has never qualified for the Olympic Games. Although that was a service ace and their last outing had been dampened by that loss against Japan, their hopes are still there for the Olympics. Anything could still be possible for this squad, who is looking to win against a team like Kazakhstan, who is still groping for form, at least in the team standings so far. Great kill right there by number 18. You know Aj Charaporan is able to do that. She's the 8th best scorer. She's got 42 spikes coming into this tournament for this 20-year-old outside hitter. Beautiful back set right there, and a quick dump down the floor it goes. Anikonova scores another one for Kazakhstan. Side out for them. Anikonova, one of the best blockers in this tournament, standing at number 7 now. She is 295 or 183 centimeters. As you take a look at that soaring high kill from the middle. Again, Aj Charaporan doing work here. Plumjit for this tournament has 39 spikes and a service ace to her name. That one, though, went wide as Kazakhstan will now be taking advantage to try to break this deadlock at 4 apiece with Ina German. Ina German had actually a great showing in their last game against Korea. It was a losing effort, though, for Kazakhstan. Even though Korea played minus star player Kim Yoon-kung, Korea had a comfortable 3-0 win over Kazakhstan to further consolidate their chances for the Olympics, as Thailand now will try to extend its 5-4 lead. Ina German off the blocker scores anew. We were just talking about her. She did some strong work that really brought back Kazakhstan's hope in that third set, but eventually Kazakhstan needed more than just Ina German in that particular game. Service earlier, Stanova. Good blocking right there by Thailand. Bit of a collision from the back row. Malika! Coach Odd's squad right here doing a lot of work, particularly from their front row hitters. She's 29 years old, standing at 177 centimeters. Now we make way for Siterak Onuma's service. Stanova, good dig right there. That was earlier, Wana. She's doing great work here. That time, though, this point will go to Thailand as they hit that antenna earlier, and this will now go back to the side of Onuma. In the 2012 World Grand Prix, Thailand finished 4th and 11th in Group 1 in 2005. And this team continues to actually do better and better each time they get exposure. And speaking of doing better, this well-oiled machine of Coach Odd right here sends us to our first technical timeout with this beautiful setup job by Aj Charaporan. And they also get that back set from Gwedbard Ponpurn. And the great strong finish here from Thailand, who now leads by 8.
Плохо переброшенный мяч, мы доходим в 3 метра. Что это такое? За трехметровым выходом. Доведите и крутите, доведите и крутите. Люта, ты-то опытная, между рук не пропускай.
Kazakhstan has so far 2 attack points and has gotten the rest of their 5 points from opponent errors for Kazakhstan. The only ones that they've gotten points from are Ina German and Kristina Anikonova. It's a different story here for Thailand, who has already soared to an 8-5 start. And you always see a pocket of wonderful and colorful and absolutely passionate, supportive fans from Thailand. Much appreciated in the 10,000 capacity crowd that was here days ago. So you can see what Ajcharaporn did to really throw off the game there of Anarbayeva as she faced up to her, and Anarbayeva causing that error. But talking about the supporters of Thailand right here, they were giving the Thai players a lift in that strong 10,000 capacity home crowd. And taking a look at this lift that the front blockers are doing, Tat Dao doing a lot of work as you take a look at how she dealt with that block and point for Thailand. And Kazakhstan calling for another quick timeout here. Coach Vyacheslav needing another one right after that technical timeout.
Вы что придумываете? Ну, посмотрите, опять отпускает. 10-5, разве это счет? Вы счет подержите. Вот смотрите, один обман был, и он упал. Но почему сейчас не продолжать? Да? Ну скиньте, заблокируйте, не идите на свои ошибки. Пусть они у нас очков выиграют, да?
Coach having to work extra hard to try to break that 5 straight points that Thailand was able to register here in this opening set. So as you can see, he's a lot more passionate there in that huddle, hoping that his players will wake up from this semi-slumber. Ajcharaporn, absolutely one of those players that Coach Vyacheslav will have to work on. As you see that left wing attack right there, good blocking once again by Thailand. This time there was another point that will be awarded to Thailand as there was a touch, and Thailand now with an 11-5 lead. Onuma with a service earlier. They'll set this up from the back row. And that was a strong play right there by Stanova. Stanova, as we mentioned earlier, she's one of the best scorers for Kazakhstan. But right now you're looking at Anarbayeva with that service. She's the number 27 in terms of serves. And that one was wide. And so Kazakhstan will try to advance right here further with Anarbayeva going back to that service area. This is not particularly the strong hand of Kazakhstan, talking about service. But that time they weren't particularly prepared for what this wonderful player Ajcharaporn can do. Let's take a look at what she's done right there from the outside, and that was beautifully handled for that power alley for Ajcharaporn. Quick think over. Good up there by Pornpun. She's back on the floor. She's done particularly well also in that last game, and great combination we're seeing here from Thailand. Absolutely recovered from what they have had, but they have had to experience against Japan in the last game. But this Thailand squad, very resilient. But they have to be careful with this absolutely hungry and the power hitters of Kazakhstan. Thailand with an easy over opportunity now for Kazakhstan. Fandrikova earlier going for that kill. Those blockers right there, sending it out for Kazakhstan's 8th point. Good to see team captain Beresneva. Lumkoskaya for that service. And what a play this has been. Again, you talk about Ajcharaporn and what she's capable of doing. And she was able to swipe that off the defenders. And Ajcharaporn has this absolutely timid demeanor, but there's nothing timid at all about her game. She is absolutely fierce. Watch out, Thailand. Good up right there by Wana. Oh, and look at what Thailand has done to get their 15th point quick. The third best scorer, you're taking a look at Malika in that game against Japan. She had 12 points in that particular game where really Coach Odd had to get all sorts of combinations and draw up great plays because Japan was able to throw in their Olympians there against the young squad of Thailand, and they were able to hold it up until the 5th set, the only 5-setter that we've seen so far in this tournament, and this is already match number 18. And Ashcharaporn, back-to-back, we'll send this to a second technical timeout now with a 16-9 lead over Kazakhstan. And what work Ashcharaporn has been doing here in this first set. Thailand able to get it back on their side as we take a look at their supporters that they have here. As you know, Thailand with their 9 attack points. Ashcharaporn owning 5 of them. You have Plumjit also contributing here as an overall leader for this squad and continues to inspire and lift the spirits of the Thai team. Good dig right there by Wana. They'll set this up. Good job by Ashcharaporn. From the left row, sauteing over Zadnova. Having to work harder, Ina over. Too much power behind that shot, but there was a touch, and so Thailand will earn their 17th point. Score that for Malika. Serve for Ashcharaporn. Here comes the return. Good single blocking right there by the young Pornpun. Kazakhstan able to break into double digits now as well with that setup job and the finish cross court for Ina German. Malika, and that service of number 18, Anikonova, will not go back as Thailand here scores. With the Kazakhstan squad scrambling off of that strong attack. Onuma and the rest of them doing a great job. Up ahead by 8 huge points. Plumjit with that service earlier. Fendrikova, Anarbayeva, easy over as she taps it over with great spin. Ina German gets a quick setup job there for Anarbayeva. The ball's returned somehow. Kazakhstan able to draw that out. Great thinking, quick thinking by Sidirak Onuma, that 30-year-old outside hitter. Because of what she's done, Kazakhstan now will be calling for a timeout as Onuma stretched Thailand's lead. 9 points is what it is as you take a look at what she did there to fake the defense and scores anew. Great job by the setter, and Onuma able to score that one. Kazakhstan still at 5 attack points. 5 of their opponent errors have given them their 10 points here. Meantime, you see, of course, Thailand getting points off of blocks and off of attacks, 12 of them, as they have Plumjit Tinkao back on the line for service. Ina German quickly puts it down to the ground. Solid in that position. From the back row, stuffed right back though. Stanova having to time her jump perfectly. Anticipated that attack from the middle back row coming from Ajcharaporn earlier, as you see Tatko coming in. And Akilova also will be checking in for German. Also being replaced was Lunkoskaya. Akilova for service. They need to cut down the 7-point deficit. Fendrikova with an attempt to put that up. Tatko right there, an attempt to kill, denied by the blockers. And it was a miscommunication on the part, as you saw, Onuma trying to crawl her way into position to protect that spot, not being able to do it, and Thailand will call for a quick timeout to try to break Kazakhstan's momentum. Some good substitutions from Kazakhstan earlier, and they're getting some points back here against Thailand. Thailand is the youngest team amongst the Asian competitors here in Tokyo, and their average height is 175 centimeters. You compare that to Kazakhstan in the tournament. 26 years old is the average age of this national team from Kazakhstan, and their average height is 6 feet. But Thailand has done well, even with taller opponents. Kazakhstan still looking for this first win, and it could come against a shorter, younger squad. Let's see how they'll manage it. That time, though, Onuma is just hot in this first set. Look at her go. Here's the setup for Onuma, straight down the middle. The blocking there has been brilliant too. Nukjang Tat Dao. She's a 20-year-old middle blocker, best middle blocker in the 2015 VTV International Women's Volleyball Cup. She also represented Thailand in the 2013 Asian Women's Volleyball Championship, where they won a gold. There's the setup right there, reverse for number 15. That was absolutely strong by Malika. Loving how Guedpart Pornpun is managing the sets and really putting her teammates in a great position. Tatdao right there with a strong finish, as you have substitutions. Anarbayeva will be checking out of this game for now, and you have Ruptsova. Hopefully she'll be the one that Coach Vachislav is looking for to stop the wave of attacks that Thailand is releasing. Down the middle they go, and they score one for Stanova. Pianut replaces Wana as the libero, but also you see Hataya checking in. Here's the setup job, denied. Tatko all over that. Katerina Tatko, the 23-year-old outside hitter, making a good account of herself. A lot fell on her shoulders their last time out against Korea. What a play that was by Malika. Malika Kantong, the opposite spiker, 29 years old, best server in the 2009 FIVB World Grand Championships Cup. You can see that she's got a lot of power in that arm of hers, but that time that was just out of reach for Thailand, grazing that ball, allowing Kazakhstan to score one after the other, but Thailand only 2 away from putting away set number 1. Kazakhstan needing to do work. Onuma wanting to dump that over, and that cross court will be side out for Thailand. Set point now. Thailand with the service coming from Hataya. Put down the middle, and they keep it alive here with Adekova. Let's take a look at how they set up Anikova right there for that quick. How she went right in between the 2 defenders was impressive. Tatko with the service. Remember, set point still for Thailand. Fendrikova struggling there. Oh, and this one will still keep Kazakhstan alive in first set, with an error there involving Malika. Tatko still with the service. Oh, and that one was well put away by Acharaporn, winning this first set for Thailand, 25-18. And Acharaporn, who was the best outside spiker in the 2013, 2014, and 2014 to 2015 Thailand League, is showing why she deserves a spot in this very talented squad for Coach Odd. And this squad from Thailand hoping to get back on that winning track. They did win against the Dominican Republic 3-1 in their first outing. They lost to Italy in their second assignment. And then the third time that they went on this court, they lost to the Netherlands. And then that heartbreaking 5-setter loss to the Japanese foes here in this particular World Olympic Qualification tournament. Kazakhstan and Thailand, 2 AVC sides of the 4 that are competing for either one of the top 3 spots or the top Asian ranking right here to move to the 2016 Rio Olympic Games. Let's take a look at the 16 attacks against 10 of Thailand, winning in that first set, plus the errors that they were able to manage Kazakhstan with 2 more over Thailand in that department. Thailand, though, as we mentioned, they are the shorter team, but they did manage 3 blocks points against Kazakhstan, who's got 421 digs by Thailand. Absolutely, the receivers doing a lot of work over there. Meantime, this squad from Kazakhstan, we talked about how they need a miracle to get here. This Thai squad have a very strong chance of making it, but let's see in this kind of tournament where they still have a couple of more after this particular game to try to put themselves in a great position where they can be one of the Asian squads or in the top 3. Although in that top 3 right now, you have Italy, Korea, and the Netherlands. But the Netherlands is basically in 3rd spot with 3 wins, 1 loss, with Japan as well. That also has that with Korea. As we start now our 2nd set of action for Thailand, you will have Wana on the floor. You'll also have Ajcharaporn there starting things off. Ina German will not be starting this 2nd set, but they will have Kavtorina on that floor, and she's going to be brilliant there, I'm sure. And they'll start it also with Tatko. You'll also see Rubstova here on the floor, and of course the very dangerous side of Thailand, who got a lot of attacks there in that particular opening set from apart from Ajcharaporn, Malika had 5 attack points. Ajcharaporn with 6. You had 2 points from Onuma and 2 from Tatdao in that opening set. As we take a look at that service from Pornpun. Good job by Wana. And that ball denied right there. Good blocking by Beresneva. Beresneva had 1 attack point in that opening set, and the team captain contributes here in the 3 block departments, now 4. Those blockers right there for Kazakhstan really making it hard, but also the talented blockers of Thailand will try to finish this off. Tatko, good up by Ajcharaporn, and through the defenders. That was ripping it right through with that strong attack coming from Malika Kantong. Onuma for service. Wana sets it up for the back row. Soft over, and an attempt for a pancake right there. As that attack escaped the frontliners, nothing that Kavtorina could do about it. As you take a look at how she changed her trajectory, and there was an open spot. She's done it again. She did that in that opening set. Thailand leading 2-1. From the left flank, Ajcharaporn denied right there by Tatko. Stanova gives them a taste of their own medicine for Kazakhstan's 2nd point in set number 2. Kazakhstan are still waiting to win their first here at the World Olympic Qualification Tournament. They had finished their previous campaign in 2008 with 2 wins, their only win at a World Qualification Tournament. Ajcharaporn from the left, ball returned by the blocker. She's gonna go at it again, and they couldn't control that. Ajcharaporn put enough of spin to be able to score off of the defenders. Score anew here for this wonderful Thai star. Tatdao for that service earlier. That 20-year-old has been one of the reliables for Coach Odd, particularly in that game against Japan. She tried to chase that cross court right there, but it was a kill registered by Stanova. Tatko on the line for service. Plumjit, no! Great fake right there, good combination. First, it was really a beautiful, sweet setup there by Pornpun for the soaring Ajcharaporn, who scores anew for Thailand, who had already won set number 1 earlier, and they lead. Putting back Kantong Malika earlier for service. Stanova, that's out. And that'll be a point still for Thailand. They're going to let that sail out with that service error. Coach Shapran Vacheslav hoping that this team, which he coached from 2001 to 2006, will register their first win. Stanova earlier with a service. Great kill by number 6, Akilova. Akilova is one of the best setters, but that time she really showed her prowess in that right front position. Good dig right there by Thailand. Much better than the performance on the other side by the libero. It was great effort though by Kavtarina, but you got to give it to the Thai side in that last play. Achcharaporn for service. Back set, denied right there, put right back. And that will go wide as Thailand scores anew and stretches their lead to 2. Achcharaporn played for Thailand in the 2015 Asian Championships, where they won a bronze. In 2013, they won a gold medal. And the Asian Cup in 2012, they won a gold. And with talents like this, such as Achcharaporn, you know that these Thai squad, this national team from Thailand, will continue to dominate and put their class and stamp of their class above opponents with a bright future ahead of them. As we go to our technical timeout here in the second set, Thailand up 8-5. Thirteenth in the world, and the only team in Japan that has yet to qualify for the Olympics. Talking about Thailand, who's up again, the 21st rank in the world. Thailand has 12 Southeast Asian Games gold medals, including the last 7 straight editions. Unbelievable, but it's achievements like that that continue to pull up their record in the world. Let's see how they'll recover this back row attack, short and miscalculated there by Achcharaporn in that instance. So side out here for Kazakhstan. They'll throw in Antonina Rubtsova, the middle blocker, for that service earlier. Speaking of blocking, Plumjit is there, and she was denied. They'll go over on the other side where they only had single coverage for Kazakhstan. They'll set this up, but Beresieva decides to dump it. Oh, wow. Good up right there by number 11. Ball still live. Tatko earlier sprawled all over the floor, and Beresieva able to finish that for Kazakhstan. Over the defenders, good effort by Pianut earlier, just couldn't get to it on time. It's now a 1-point game where you have now Rubtsova on that line for service. Wow. When you have a player as talented as this one right here, you better watch out. And that 1-2 punch in front of Plumjit, and also Kongyot Achcharaporn has been lethal, and Achcharaporn able to finish it earlier. Plumjit with that service, Beresieva sends it easy over to the back. They'll set this up quick right there with the reverse. Good setup job by Pornpun, by the way. And Kazakhstan winning their 8th point. They send the 22-year-old Natalia Akilova. And Akilova able to put that up. They'll go to Tatko, too much power behind that, but there is a touch as Kazakhstan registers now their 9th point, tying it with Thailand here in set number 2. The most efficient setter here for this particular squad, talking about Thailand. In 2011, Akilova played for the first time in the national team. And the denial right there with a combination of Tatko, as we take a look at how they stuffed it right back. Tatko's block score right here for Kazakhstan puts them on the driver's seat, as Nutsara will be coming in for Goodpard. Goodpard did a great account of herself, a good job, while of course they'll have now the energy and experience of another setter, and Thailand able to do that quickly, as we take a look at that and how Adcharaporn able to draw up a lot off of that great set that you saw earlier. Nutsara. And she's putting in points just moments after she was put in on this floor by Coach Odd. Tatko was denied right here. It's still going to be a point for Thailand, and Nutsara will be back to that service area, and this is how they were able to deny, deflect, and put back that attack of Tatko. Well earned by Tatao earlier. They'll reverse this, and it's through the defenders. Malika, absolutely brilliant. She's one of the best scorers here, and she had been against Japan, as Kazakhstan calls for a quick timeout, as Thailand able to score one after the other. As you take a look at the 4 straight points that Thailand was able to register.
Так, товарищи нападающие, смотрите на меня. Вам пример показать, да, как нападать, да? Отцу сейчас забивают все, блядь. 3 мяча дали, 3 мяча забил. Но вы можете ударить, а? Вы можете забить, а? Как без нападения играть?
For Kazakhstan, the concern is real. They are still looking for their first win here. Kazakhstan's last win in competitive matches came at the 2015 World Grand Prix, which is in June last year, where they beat Algeria, Australia, and Cuba in successive matches. And they're still struggling here as Thailand continues to show brilliant plays after the other, and they score again with Nutsara back in the service area. Look at that ace. Great display right there. Nothing that Katko was able to do. Tatko this time able to control that. They dump that over, and it's Anikanova who will score that for Kazakhstan. 7th best blocker with 8 stuffed blocks, averaging .57 per set. But now they have their team captain, Beresneva, on that line. Adcharaporn, they'll go now to Malika through the defenders once again. She's brilliant. And that's a technical timeout for Thailand right here. Able to shake off what could have haunted them, what transpired in the last game, but champions like Thailand are able to bounce back strongly, and that's what they're showing here against Kazakhstan.
ถ้าบอลแรกไม่เข้าปุ๊บยิงมาไวหน้าหรือว่าบอลแก้ถ้าบอลแก้มาจากโซนด้านหลังนะเซนเตอร์เราอยู่นี่เซนเตอร์เราต้องเตรียมขึ้นหน้าถูกไหมแต่ว่าเซนเตอร์เราดูที่สุดก่อน3 คนนี้เราต้องช่วยกัน3 คนนี้ต้องช่วยกันก่อนว่าไม่ใช่ว่าขึ้นไปปุ๊บ
Ты первый раз сделал ошибку, встань, сконцентрируй внимание, доведи. Это роскошь, ты подарки им даешь, посмотри.
Kazakhstan must put a handle on Malika Kantong, the opposite spiker from Thailand, who was the best server in the 2009 FIVB World Champions Grand Champions Cup, best server in the 2014-2015 Pro Liga League, and the best server in Azerbaijan Super League 2015 to 2016. Right now, though, on the line, you saw what Thailand can do, and they score an ace right there, care of Onuma. Rather, that went wide with that service of Onuma. Check that, and Kazakhstan just trailing here by 4. Onuma with the dig earlier. They go to Acharaporn. That's stuffed right back right there. Good job by Rubtsova. The 31-year-old Antonina Rubtsova. She's had great finishes here. The best was 7th, while she was part of the 2015 Asian Women's Volleyball Championships. And now they buckle back down to work. As you can see, that attack by Tat Dao. Thailand still with a 4-point lead. Koskaya earlier, but that one as Kazakhstan's number 14, Rubtsova, continues to get her rhythm and her form here. Thailand continues to peel away with this 5 points now. Service errors here from Thailand in the second set has been a factor for Kazakhstan to take advantage of. And now they have Tatko in that service area. Wow! And that hit there by Acharaporn continues to echo strongly through the halls as she buries it right in the middle. Malika. Tatko, easy return, the joust right there sent on the side of Thailand, but that time they are able to outdo and beat Kaftorina to the punch. And that was straight on the line, as you can see with that beautiful top angle. And that's a quick timeout here. Tatko and the rest of them will need to think things through, as Thailand needing only 5 to win the second set.
Подачу надо подать хорошую, чтобы они вот это не комбинировали. Подаем деревенскую подачу, еще на блоке проваливаемся. Ну 2 раза прыгну, посмотрите, где она добавила и показывает. Вот так 2 раза можно подпрыгнуть, крайне. Как так с блока играем? С блока.
In that first set where Thailand won 25 to 18, Thailand registered 16 attack points and 10 only for Kazakhstan in that first set. They really did get a lot from Acharaporn and Kantong. Here in the second set, they're really throwing out different combinations. In this particular side, though, for Kazakhstan, as you can see how they did that and how Rubtsova was able to finish that. She finished only with 1 attack in the first set, but doing a better account of herself here in this second set. Talking about Rubtsova, she attempted to dump that right back in. A back set for Rubtsova is denied. Return. Kaftorina earlier with that back set, and she's part of that great play that you saw from Kazakhstan, who are now just within 4. And the team captain ripping it through the defense. Nothing the blockers could do anything about that power hit by Beresneva. With another service error, this time from Kazakhstan, Thailand needing only 4 now with Acharaporn on the line for service. Tatko not being able to put control, even though Kaftorina was on that spot, wanting to go for that dig. Acharaporn That service ace right there will help Thailand, now needing only 3, extending their lead 22-16. Received by Tatko again, and she goes to that left forward position. And that joust won over by Thailand, as referee Kraft calling it for the side of Thailand. You'll see Schenberger coming in here.
Substitution by Kazakhstan. Number 11 out. Number 10.
Irina Schenberger, the 24-year-old wing spiker, played for Kazakhstan in the 2015 FIVB World Grand Prix, where they finished 26th. But she played for the 2013 edition, where they finished 17th. Rubtsova right there down the middle. Ball return, good up. Oh, right over Plumjit. Will make them pay. They'll set this up. From the left wing, denied by the frontliners, but she'll go at it again. Take a look at that thrilling play, cross-court kill for Sitirak Onuma. Back on the line for service, Ajcharaporn set point here in set number 2. Beresneva will keep it alive. A soft over, good by the blockers. Plumjit not being able to win that over and put it over on the other side. Still breathing here in the second set. You have Kazakhstan, who will once again try to recover. They finished the first set down 25-18. How will the second set ensue? They get 24-18 now on that scoreboard, and Kazakhstan
Timeout by Thailand.
will be using this timeout called by Thailand to talk things through. Thailand wanting to also remove momentum that is on the side of Kazakhstan. Back with us here, Plumjit. You have Malika. You also have Ajcharaporn. On that floor also you have Sitirak Onuma. And you have some wonderful Thai players. Let's mention Panoy, who's been doing a stellar job. They'll try to win set number 2 here. Still live, still live. Beresneva, good job by Pianut. And they keep it alive, keeping it strong. Kazakhstan, could they be able to come from behind right here and hang on in this stretch? Rubtsova for service. Back set for Onuma in Thailand. Plumjit will be able to finish that here in this second set, 25-19, and are able to stop that run for Kazakhstan and finally put this second set away. Could they be winning their second battle here in our World Olympic Qualification tournament, which will keep their Olympic dreams alive? And after this, they'll still have 2 more battles to do. But what a set that was for Thailand. Actually, they've been very consistent from the very beginning of this particular battle. Thailand, as you know, has been able to get great points. They have been getting a lot from Plumjit, who had 39 points, or 52 points coming into this tournament. That Dao, who had 45. Same with Onuma, who had 45, and 46 for Malika, or rather Ajcharaporn, heading into this tournament. More from our Thai side. Let's see if they can finish it off in set number 3, unless Rubtsova and the rest of them will have something to say about it. the risk of Thailand losing 4 matches in a row at a WOQT can easily be controlled and erased. Plumjit making sure that this Thai squad will be able to bounce back after that heartbreaking loss to Japan in their last assignment. Thailand, though, lost in that 5-setter, but they are showing their resilience here against Kazakhstan, winning the 2 first sets. Thailand have 2 players with over 10 stuffed blocks in the first 4 matches, and that's Plumjit Tingkao, who's got 12, and Thatdao Nukjang with 10. No team has more than 1, and Thailand has 2 brilliant players right there that have registered more than 10 stuffed blocks. Plumjit Tingkao is second amongst spikers with a 49.4% success rate and efficiency. Panoy has 47 digs so far in this competition going into this game. And she joins Arisa Sato of Japan for that particular stat. We start off set number 3 with Akilova. As you know, this squad from Kazakhstan, who has already participated into the 2008 Olympic Games, qualified in the World Olympic Qualification Tournament here in Japan, where they finished 9th place in the Olympics. They've had 3 World Championship appearances since, but this squad from Thailand is just tough to handle. Quick hitting right there, and they send that over just short. Couldn't get it over that net. And we'll see Beresneva on that service area. She's 10th in spikes with a 41.27 success rate. That was wide. The defenders letting that be. Good read off of that attack from the left front there of Malika Kantong as Beresneva back on that service area. A good start and consistency all throughout is what is required from Kazakhstan to overcome this 2-set advantage of Thailand. They'll go to number 4 for that kill. Register that for Stanova. Beresneva back in that line, just wide in that attack. As we have substitutions on the floor, you will have Apin Yapong as Asharaporn is replaced. On the line, you have Onuma. She's known for her powerful spikes and serves. You saw how nice and well done that was. But speaking of doing it, good Stanova there with that finish. High fives on the floor right here as Stanova able to score that. I believe off of Malika. Set up number 10, and that's stuffed right back on the line. Willavan not being able to return that. And Thailand will be calling for a quick timeout here after Kazakhstan able to score in succession. 5-2 now with this timeout for Kazakhstan. Coach Odd took over Thailand's national team in 2001 and coached the team through their first World Grand Prix appearance in 2002 and has guided Thailand to 7 consecutive gold medal wins at the Southeast Asian Games and a gold also at the 2012 Asian Cup. Coach Odd was a brilliant player also at his time, but there was an error on the part of Coach Vacheslav's squad, and they're left puzzled as they have Fendrikova ready to receive. Good kill right there. Fendrikova, she's able to take that. They need to send that over, and they do. Good job putting back control onto that, but here comes the heat. Single bump return right there. Excellent work. Breaking that down by their outside hitter, the 31-year-old Willa Van. Down the middle, nothing that Fendrikova could do. That Dao earlier with the service. Kazakhstan still leading here. A lot of heat with that shot. Take a look. And it was way over the defenders, and they watch that sail to the back. Blumjit. A lot of power behind that swing. She's definitely trying to lift and will this squad from Thailand back in the driver's seat or in the lead position. Second time we've seen that single bump return. They'll set up, Stanova again and again. Good job by the frontliners of Thailand. Fendrikova. No one really there to cover that middle area. Fendrikova not getting control of that, sending Malika back in that service area. Fendrikova, the joust. Won by Akilova at that time. We talked about how Akilova is such an efficient setter, and she showed that there. Stanova with that service, and good play right there by Thailand. We're tied at 7. With Blumjit, Tiankao. Blumjit is an MVP for the 2015 Asian Club Championship, and you can see why. And the Thai-Denmark Super League, which she was also MVP. Nothing that team captain could do, though, against Kazakhstan's team captain, who was determined to send us to this technical timeout as she evades the defenders and went in between even the legs of Kantong, Malika with that strong attack. And let's see if they continue to build up on this, talking about Kazakhstan.
Вот честно, да, мы уступили команду. Они уже вот такие ходят, как дохлые. Они уже думали, что не выиграли.
This is the World Women's Volleyball Olympic Qualification Tournament at the Tokyo Metropolitan Gymnasium. This is the hotbed for volleyball here in this particular gymnasium. It was the site of one of the sites for the 1964 Tokyo Olympic Games, and it's been rebuilt since. And this is where they also hold figure skating, tennis, and other sporting events. And I've had the pleasure of going around this gymnasium, and it's wonderful. Stanova with that up over there. They'll set up from the left with a good angle there on that shot coming from Onuma. Perfect passing. And Onuma recognizing that empty spot over there on the left, and Onuma will score anew. Still at 8 apiece. And beautiful service right there by Blumjit. She is the best scorer here for Thailand. Her performance against Japan with her 15 spikes and 5 blocks was brilliant. Blumjit bumps it over to the front. Quick attacks right there. Beresneva through the defenders, ball still live. On the side of Thailand, they'll go back once again on the left. That's long. Coming from Onuma. What a thrilling rally that was. Natalia Akilova, the 22-year-old setters on the line. Onuma, soft one this time. More than the power, it's really that IQ on the floor that she's displaying here. Quick to recognize, well-timed jump, and there was nothing that Akilova could do anything about that. Nutsara for service, up by Kavtorina. Wana earlier, quick right there by Tatdao. They'll set up on the right side this time, where you saw Malika in position, and she's part of that block party right there, and she's joined by Tatdao. We mentioned how this squad from Thailand has a average height that's lower than that of Kazakhstan, but they're able to control that front line with those blocks. And of course, that beautiful finish, a kill by Tatdao.
Timeout by Kazakhstan.
Quick timeout here by Kazakhstan, as Thailand now able to pull away and get this 3-point advantage over the squad of Coach Shapran Vyacheslav.
Я же сказал, бейте по блоку вала. Ну бейте 12-15 метров. Бейте. Забей блоком.
Coach Vyacheslav will really have to draw out big plays here after the other. After being down already by 3 because of the brilliant plays of that front line by Thailand. And Kazakhstan is also down by 2 sets, and hits like that will not do them any favors. Soft touch over. That one is on the line, and that's going to be good, as there was a touch there by Kazakhstan. Again, Onuma doing good work. Or rather, that was Malika doing good work. And you can see how heavy it is now for the side of Kazakhstan. They are down by 2 sets. They need to recover. Charge being led here by their team captain, Beresneva. Beresneva with that up. She's in front, and she's going to try to evade another point here by Kazakhstan, but it's over her. And also, number 18, Anikonova. Thailand leading 15-9 here, and are up 2 sets. Good job, great finish. Anikonova able to show what they can do to try to get back, but had an easier time there with just a single coverage by Tatdao. Still trailing by 5, Beresneva. Not being able to put up a challenge there was number 6, Akilova. And this is now the second technical timeout after Malika able to register that kill right here. Kazakhstan needing to deal with the 6-point advantage of this squad from Thailand, who's playing an absolutely impeccable game.
คู่หน้าจะเหนื่อยหน่อยเพราะว่าคู่หน้าเราจะเล่นแบบ เวลามีเช็คมีอะไรเข้ามาเนี่ยน่าจะมีทับมีแทรกอะไรเนี่ยกูน่าจะเป็นกูต้องดึงโยกมาโอเคไหมนะรักษาเกมให้ดีนะเอาใหม่นะ
As Thailand continues to chase their Olympic goals, stopping that losing streak, which was at 3 straight losses coming into this game, will really help their campaign here in Tokyo for the World Olympic Qualification Tournament. Coach Odd looking as cool as he is now, I'm sure, is on edge still, knowing that Kazakhstan is still quite capable of coming back, and they'll do that little by little. That was a brilliant attack there from that middle down the line. Anikonova with the service. She made her debut in the international competition in Italy, but that time Thailand quick to respond and react. And again, Nukjang Tatdao, she's been reliable in these last few instances, as she has been really. That time though, they score off of Plumjit's block, and Kazakhstan in this battle to get a set win here got Akilova for that attack. Still trailing by 5. Plumjit went up, but it was Apinpayong Willavan who finished that. (18) serving 12. Oh, wow. A service ace registered there by Malika Kantong.
Timeout by Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan calling for a timeout here. Thailand inching closer, needing just 6 more points to win this in straight sets. Much needs to be discussed here by Stanova and the rest of them. They really can't get anything going for them. Thailand able to react and respond straight away. And now Thailand scoring 2 straight points, just needing to get 6 more to put Kazakhstan away in this battle. Thailand able to draw a lot from Malika Kantong. We've talked about her extensively. How even in the Azerbaijan Super League, she came out as the best server in the 2015-2016 edition. The middle attacks right there, denied. They'll try it from the left wing. Wana from the back row off of the defenders. Good job by Onuma. Wana with a bump pass. Onuma through the defenders. Nothing that Kaftorina was able to do, but you gotta credit Kaftorina for so much effort here on the floor. It's just not getting to her spots quick enough. Ball falling over on the side of Thailand. Here's another back row attack. That will stay on their side. There is a touch there in the front somewhere, and you'll have Onuma once again scoring for Thailand. Malika with those brilliant serves, back set right there. Won't be able to finish by Rupsova. Off of Rupsova and company, Thailand scores again. 22, a 10-point advantage over Kazakhstan. And Onuma has been wonderful. Malika earlier with that service, a dump over by the setter, will win. Will win this point for Kazakhstan. Here's Stanova. She tries to bring the heat here. Wana earlier with that reception, that's wide, but there will be an opportunity still for Thailand to try to come back. You know that they're determined, but that time Kazakhstan getting some good production from their side against Stanova. Good job there by Kavtorina earlier, but it was unfortunate that Kazakhstan's defense scrambled, not being able to control that. Kazakhstan only needing 2 to put the set away. Willavan. They'll set up Perez Neva. Oh, wow, those front blockers. Blumjit Tatdao denies Perez Neva's strong attack right there. Match point already for Thailand. Let's see if they're able to complete it right away. They have to send that over. Onuma. Rupsova! And Rupsova here will now be joined on the floor with another brilliant hitter. Anikanova is back on that floor for Coach Chapran. Set point for Thailand at that last touch, and they win it. Willa Van able to help Thailand's rampage here with a 25-18, 25-19, and 25-15 finish. And with a heavy heart, I'm sure Kazakhstan will have a lot to really think about, still looking for their first win. And that dream for a return to the Olympics, something that they've done in 2008, is starting to get gloomy, but hopes are high for this squad from Thailand. And Thailand looking to enter the Olympics for the first time. And of course, the Asian Games champ is showing how competitive and how strong they are here in this tournament, registering their second win already. What's more important is they're able to bounce back and, of course, get back on that winning side, on that win column after that heartbreak of a loss against Japan. That 5-setter thriller should have been also a win for them, but now you see the squad looking all happy, ready to take on their next opponents, and it's gonna be an exciting match when we see Thailand go up against Korea, and that's their next assignment. And let's see who amongst those two Asian powerhouses will be logging in a win in that crucial day. Thailand here being cheered on by this huge pocket of Thai supporters at the arena, the gymnasium. And absolutely, they are thrilled to be seeing this squad whom they cried with in that heartbreaking loss against Japan, now happy and victorious. And we're going to be seeing more of this crowd perhaps up on their feet when we see them go up against Korea in another crucial and exciting, absolutely important match. A must-win for both teams should they want to keep their Olympic dreams alive. But this squad, absolutely brilliant in this play. You saw how they were able to do it with Aj Charaporn, the rest of them doing absolutely brilliant. You see her getting some more powwow with her coach because the job isn't done yet. They might have won this match, but their quest for their Olympic dreams continue. For Kazakhstan, they need to work a little bit more, but for Thailand, it could be within reach. Let's see how these girls will continue and how these girls will do against Korea.